is gonna be high. Let me tell you. Hey everybody, did y'all miss me? Cause I missed you guys, okay? So I'm doing a sit down video. Let me grab my notebook. So I wrote some notes because I feel like my journey has been all over the place, and it was really important for me to write down my thoughts and stuff like that during my tummy tuck, mommy makeover, breast augmentation, breast implant exchange, liposuction, all of that, breast lift journey, okay? So I had a full mommy makeover. And so this video, I'm actually recording 2 other videos as well, which is gonna be emotions pre-surgery and emotions after surgery. But right now we're gonna talk about the things that they don't tell you about a mommy makeover / tummy tuck. So you guys know I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I am almost 6 weeks post-op. I should do a video. I do have my binder on right now, but your girl is looking good, okay? And so let's get with it, you guys. Okay, so let's talk about if you start your period. I started my period the day before surgery. How awesome is that, right? Like, you're looking forward to it, you're nervous, you got all this other crap going on in your head, and then you're like, boom, there she is, okay? So with that, just letting you guys know, if that does happen to you, you don't wanna wear a tampon while you're in there. You have to take it out right before you go. And then, you know, they'll take care of it. They're gonna see blood everywhere, anywhere else. So it really doesn't make a difference, right? But they sent me home, like I don't remember coming home, but they did put like a pad on and stuff like that for you. And some of you guys might be like, well, how did you get up and go? I was getting up like every hour to pee because my ass was so thirsty. That's another thing. And so I didn't say this at first, but everybody's journey is gonna be different. The things that I experienced may not be what you're going to or have already experienced, but I was extremely thirsty and I wanted water. I drank so much water. So I was up every hour going to the restroom with help. So it was assisted help. My husband was helping me for the first few days, and then I flew my grandma and my mom out to help me as well. So I was able to go to the bathroom and, you know, get myself together and stuff like that. And sometimes, like, I know this may sound nasty, but you might just need to put like like whatever you gotta do to get it together down there, you gotta do it. Do a whole bath, all that stuff. So another thing that they don't tell you about a tummy tuck is that your coochie is gonna be high. Let me tell you. So think about it, they're taking the skin and they're stretching it down, and that pulls this part up. So if your coochie wasn't already high, like, your girl's gonna be high now. I remember when I first seen it, I was like, and it looked all skinny and stuff. I was like, what? You're like, but doctors, what they do is that they'll lipo that area if it's looking bigger than, because, you know, your stomach before, it would like go along with your stomach before, but your new, you know, stomach going flat, they gotta make a whole new coochie, not in the inside, like the outside, the appearance of it. So I was like, ooh, a whole new, you know, and it's up, it is there, it is visible. And I'm just like, it took me a few to get used to it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but that's the real. I know a lot of people, they don't talk about it, but that's what happens. Stitch is not dissolving. So they're gonna put some dissolvable stitches in every area. I'm assuming every area. I'm not a doctor, but I had them all over my titties. I had them down here. So now I'm at the point, since I said I'm almost 6 weeks, I have removed 3 stitches, okay? So I am not scared of none of that, okay? So I took my tweezers. You guys know, if you guys don't know, I am still a licensed esthetician, so I know how to like make sure all my tools are completely clean. And I would notice like a bump, and I'd be like, ooh, that's a stitch. So I pulled the bitch out, okay? Because I have no time. I'm not gonna call the doctor for that and drive all the way to Nashville for them to just do what I can do at home. I know that sounds stupid to some of you guys, but honestly, if it looked like an infection or something, I would have called. It was literally nothing. The stitch just came out. So that can happen. Another thing is not feeling completely normal. So probably about 4 days in, 5 days in, I was like, man, when am I gonna start feeling normal? Because it takes a minute to start feeling normal. I would say around like 3 weeks is when I started feeling somewhat normal. I just 3 days ago was able to sleep in my bed, like flat, without my back hurting. All night is what I'm saying. Like, I would get up in the middle of the night. I had been sleeping in a chair, so I think my body kind of adjusted to that. So not feeling normal, feeling like, man, I want to go work out. Y'all, I want to work out so bad right now, but I just had to get another extension for my boot camp because my upper abs, y'all will see the updated video. But anyways, sex after a tummy tuck, okay? You want to talk about like not being able to do, like, that's what it is, okay? So your spouse has probably been waiting forever after your tummy, there's a whole piece of, anyways, has been waiting, you know, you've been going through recovery and whatever. And just know you have no arch in your back. You're gonna be looking like an old lady, which is my last note is having no ASS. So because you're pulled down so tight and you're standing up, like at first, it's like you're hunched over like this, and it makes your butt look like it sags. So if you already don't have a booty, like just know it's gonna look even worse. I have a nice butt before surgery, and I was like, girl, like your stuff is sunk. It's dusty. It's just sunken and it just looks like, ugh, you know? But it does start to poke back out, okay? It starts to poke back out, but your first time having sex after a tummy tuck is not gonna be what it used to be. You gotta work into it. It's gonna be a really, really different thing. Really, 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 really different, okay? But I mean, if you feel comfortable, go ahead and do it. Another thing that they don't tell you, well, I don't want to say that they don't tell you, but like the drain site, just because you're seeing all of these people get their drains taken out, because I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups and I don't want to say Instagram groups, they're pages, but just because you see people getting their drains taken out after 3 days, a week, does not mean that you will get your drains taken out. The drains after about a week and a half become extremely annoying, okay? Extremely annoying. So just know you have to get them taken out when it's best for you, when your body says it's ready. I forgot I had to be under like 25 for like 2 days straight, 25 milliliters of fluid. I think that's what it was. And you know, it took me, I got my drains taken out day 18. So mind you, I had a lot done though. So if you're just getting like one thing done, you know, it's different, which brings me to my next thing. I didn't even write this down. So I asked my plastic surgeon, because you guys know I had multiple things done and I didn't really feel my boobs. Like they just felt tight, but I had a breast augmentation back in the day and they just didn't hurt. And they said that it's because I had multiple things done, and anytime you get a tummy tuck, that's what you're gonna feel is a tummy tuck. And to be honest, y'all, like I felt it, but I didn't feel it. I was not in horrible pain. I stayed on my meds for 3 days, and then y'all know I hallucinated. If you don't follow my journey on Instagram, go ahead and do it. So I was done with the pain meds right after that, because nobody wants to sit there and hallucinate. You know, nobody wants to do that. So yeah, I hallucinated. And what else happened? They don't tell you that about coughing and stuff. Normally you'll figure this out on your own. If you have to cough like or throw up, I threw up the first night just one time. You want to hold yourself super tight, as tight as you can, and then do it. I can kind of stop myself from sneezing sometimes, and I just, you know, look hella ugly and do all that, because you don't want to do that, y'all. You don't want to do that. They also don't tell you how important it is to, well, no, I'm not gonna say they don't tell you, but it's really important to have a good support system. I feel like some people are hesitant to tell people that they've had surgery, that they are gonna have surgery, because they fear judgment of others and they don't want others to make them feel bad. Look, I don't give up over here, okay? And nobody else paid for this but my husband and I. So I don't care if people know that I had surgery, but if you feel like your family isn't going to be supportive of you doing that, don't even tell them. It ain't none of their business. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not asking them for money for it. You do what you want to do, which I'm going to film a whole other video on that, you guys. I just kind of wanted to come on here and tell you, you know, you guys, the stuff they tell you. And also, y'all, pooping. You got to poop within that 5-day period. So I'm going to need you to just start taking stool softeners, Miralax, everything. Start taking it like 2 days prior, okay? Take it 2 days prior. Also, I see a lot of people in groups asking medical questions, which is fine because they're trying to get, you know, advice from other women and stuff like that. But just know, like, if something looks black on your skin, like it's necrosis, whatever that stuff is called, you need to call your plastic surgeon. Do not ever hesitate to call your plastic surgeon if you feel like something isn't right. That's what they got paid all this money to do, is to do your surgery and to continue with your aftercare. Don't hesitate to go to the doctor, to the ER, nothing like that. You want to be, I'd rather be safe than sorry if I felt like there were any freaking issues. Like today I called to get my extension. I said, is it normal to like feel super, you know, sore in your upper abs? And you know, I'm almost 6 weeks. It's totally normal. But it's like, call them. Like, they got paid a lot of money, okay? But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, but this is the first video, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I'm so happy with my body, you guys. So I'm about to film I'll do a 5 week, because I didn't even do that yet. But I'll see y'all next video.
Turn it up, we got this.